I'll tell you this. When you feel something and you enjoy what you're doing, you can't see sometimes the woods for the trees. Keep going. We never know what's around the corner. Committed to it. You enjoy what you're doing. Something good will always come out of it. I don't look at competition. I don't look at anything. Everybody can do whatever they want. Even in the opposite corner of boxing, mate. I don't think, well, I need to get my fighter to beat yours because I don't like your fighter or I don't like you. I don't roll that way anymore. That's not what I'm about. Facts and truth. That's it. No egos here. I'm nothing. I'm going in the dust. We're going back to clay. Remember that. There'll be worms and bugs eating out of your skull in a minute. We're nothing. We are what we are. If everybody was the self and they're truthful, then the world would be a better place, wouldn't it?
Episode 3, Unfiltered with Peter Fury. No clickbait, just raw, honest conversation. Big fight week this week. We've got a really good fight card this week. The one I want to start off with first is Ezra Taylor v. I'm going to lose his name now.
Willie Hutchins.
Willie Hutchins. I was going to say Edmondson. Yeah. How do you think that one's going to go?
I don't know much around Ezra Taylor. I think he's a good boxer and stuff, but Willie Hutchinson, he's a force. And, I think Willie Hutchinson's a very good fighter.
Have you come into contact with him much? Have you been around?
I know Willie Hutchinson extremely well. He's a good friend.
Yeah,
good fighter. I remember when he turned over all them years back. I seen him in the David A gym. He's a big puncher as well. Got a loose style. Yeah, I tip Willie Hutchinson big things, and God willing, he'll come through this as well.
He's good at the mind games as well, isn't he?
Listen, he can seriously perform. He's a world level athlete.
Yeah.
Now he's dedicated to it. He's had a few personal issues, but that's all behind him. He's got his head down, dedicated, and he can go a long way in the sport. This is going to be a really interesting one with Edward Taylor because it's a breakout. Even though Edward Taylor's older, this is a breakout fight. He needs to win this fight to get to next level. Do you know what I mean? Sure, it's a good fight. This I've seen of Edward Taylor. He looks very good. He looks a very good boxer as well.
I think both of them would clash.
Yeah,
the styles are similar. You know what I mean?
Listen, it's
all one.
If either one's not on their A game, the other one will find it.
I'm going to go against him now. The styles are not the same whatsoever. They're completely different.
Listen, they're both loose.
No, they're not. Ezra Taylor likes to walk forward, using his shoulder and walk you down with pressure. He can move around. Hutchinson can move around. He can switch. He can do different things, different angles. So that's why I think it's going to be a good fight because you're going to have a bit of cat and mouse going on.
Who do you think is going to punch harder? You two. I want both answers. Who can punch harder?
Me and Peter?
Yeah, Peter.
I'd say Peter.
No.
Peter than me.
Willie Hudson, I'm saying out you two, you both comments against this fight here. Who can punch?
No. Like I said, it'd be wrong for me to comment on Ezra Taylor. I've not seen much of it. But I don't know. I don't even know what his record is. But I know Willie Hutchinson can punch. Bang for sure. We've
spent a lot of time around Ezra Taylor because Costas used to manage up until recently. So Costas, this actually will be the first fight Costas has not managed him. So he took him right from the start of his career. He's done a good job because he managed to wrap up 6 belts in 11 fights.
Yeah.
So he's done well. Malik Scott's in the corner for Ezra Taylor. So yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm not going to set an offense. I favour Hutchinson slightly on experience. I do think it's going to be a good fight.
You know what? It could come and draw this. You know, I'm a middleman, but I know both. You know, listen, both guys are good, and it's sad. It could become a draw. It could come a draw. But it'd be a good fight, and they want to put it back on again. So it'd become a draw.
I don't think so.
Him and Willie Hutchinson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd favour that way because of experience.
In what in how
He's a,
Yeah.
he's a good kid. He's a friend of ours, and he's a
Yeah.
friend of mine. Yeah, I like Willie.
Yeah.
He's a good young lad, he is, so I wish him all the best.
What do you think of the main event, though? Obviously, the money's on the timer, but do you think he get the job done inside the distance? Or do you think it's going to be his first time for points?
Well, look, and it's a good step up as well. He's no what's his name, the guy?
Franklin. Yeah.
Yeah. So he's no mug. He's been around. Yeah.
To be fair, he should have got the nod over when he fought Dylan White. He should have got the nod in that fight.
To say, yeah, you can go
I
forward.
just don't see what he's going to pose as a threat against Moses.
He could have his old man experience and dragging him out, like I've said to previous people, drag him out to the end, like later rounds, and see what he's got.
The only problem I've got,
The only
problem I've got, like, this is the way I see the fight going. If it does go more his way, you drag out to the later rounds, but his work rate is not massive. So to get him to the later rounds, you'd have to be timing that timer out, unless the time was just going to gas, but
holding him and stuff like that, and what's mauling him.
But it's very hard to get hold of a timer. You're not going to grab hold of a timer.
Those punch inside, man,
because he moves. The fight actually on the show that I'm looking forward to the most is Shaq Thompson.
I haven't seen him for ages.
Shaq Thompson,
Sheffield man, isn't it?
GB fighter, isn't it? And now he's on Queensbury. So GBM fighter, and I just think that I don't know. We around a lot of fighters. He's just got something about him. When you look in his eyes, when it comes to fight week, he's a little bit, he's got that. He's on it. You understand what I mean? He's not. He's aggressive. You've seen quite a bit of him, haven't you?
A bit of who?
Of Shaq Thompson.
Yeah, I've seen him. He's a very good fighter.
Yeah, he's going up against Brad Pauls.
Don't really know much about him. I can't think. I will have done if I've seen him. But
Brad Pauls is the former British champion. Brad Pauls be the kid from Stockport. What's his name? He's on the same card actually at the same time. Heaney. He beat Heaney for the British title.
Yeah, it'd be a good fight, won't it? Any fight at this level is a good fight. So yeah, it'd be a good fight for him.
The thing I like about Shaq Thompson is he's very aggressive. You know, when as soon as the bell rings, he's going to be on it. He doesn't hold back. Do you know what I mean?
Especially
he's a little bit like Gradus. He's ready from the first. But like some fighters take a couple of rounds to get into it, and they're like, "I'm in a fight," but he's on it straight away. Even when he's walking out, you can see it in his eyes. He's gonna be on it.
Remember the face off when them two had the face off.
Oh, you were there with us that time. Do you remember when there weren't enough security around and Shaq Thompson was going to start fighting?
Touched his belt.
Do you remember?
Yes, remember it well.
And there was
good fight. Got power, like you said as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's interesting. He's a solid all round fighter. For what I've seen of him, I've seen him box a few times on Izzy shows on GBM.
Yeah, he's
very impressive.
He's a very big middleweight as well, 6'2".
Yeah, he's well built. Listen, nice to see. I hope he goes all the way.
Yeah, it'd be a really good show. Listen, I wanted to pick up on where we left off last week actually, because I was really thinking about what you said about towards the end of the conversation about you said about in your past and about how you learn things from your past and what's on the tin is on the tin with you. What would you say that from your past, what you've learned the most that helps you now in everything that you do in life now?
Everything from my past. We learn from our past and we learn from mistakes. We try and better ourselves every day to do things better, be a better person. As you grow older, you realize it's not about you. It's what you do that can have an effect on a lot of other people. The effect that I want to have on a lot of people at my time of life is positive, where I can help you know, these interviews might help somebody. But
Mm,
look, no matter where you are, no matter where you are in your life, it can be a very dark place.
mm,
There's a psalm where it says you walk through the valley of death,
mm,
necessarily meaning that you've died. We all walk through a valley of death at some time in our life. It's how we come out the other side.
mm.
Mm.
And the ones who's walked deeper into the valley of death comes out the other side a stronger, sometimes a better person. So that's what I'm trying to say.
Mm. I love that. There's a lot of the world we live in today. There's a lot of people that are all about getting themselves ahead and about a very selfish kind of culture that we live in.
Yeah.
And for me, I don't know about you, Peter, but I get more of a if I was, let's say, in a ring trying to be a world champion, I got a lot of helping people. I get as much when I'm sat there, the people that I help, when they win, I win. I feel better about myself when I see people about me win.
You know, for me, yeah. But for me, what I do the best I can do for the people around me.
Mm,
That's all I can do. Is it right? Is it perfect? Is it everything? I don't know, but I'm doing the best I can do to make it as perfect as I can get it.
mm, mm,
That's all we can do, isn't it?
Yeah.
mm.
Whatever you do for anybody, like in the gym, did have a smile? They have a smile on the face afterwards, isn't it? After the finishing product, whatever you put into them. So you are doing something right.
We'll put the time in, like you say. Yeah, I work hard with the fighters. I train twice a day, so it's full on.
Mm.
It's always like this. If you want to get the best out of the fighter, and the fighter needs to get the best out of himself,
Mm,
then working hard and being dedicated is a given. Because without that, you're wasting your time. There's no point doing anything for half measures, is there?
Mm.
Because doing them a disservice and yourself.
mm,
Achievements won't be there.
mm,
Anything you do it properly or not at all. If you
mm,
can't do something properly and you can't dedicate to it, then this is not for you. Do something else.
mm,
Because this ain't about new people coming, getting a face on the camera. This is hard work, dedication, year in, year out.
mm, mm,
No change. It's a life thing, isn't it? It's a way of life.
mm.
I mean, you're putting as much work as the boxer's putting in work. You're just doing the same as well. You've been there,
There's a,
100%.
there's an argument
Yeah.
instead of doing more because you're
Yeah.
having to plan
Yeah,
things ahead of
yeah.
time. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
Well, every trainer, I give credit to all the trainers. Every trainer needs maximum credit.
Yeah.
Mm.
The hard work it is. It is. So yeah,
It's
it's a
fun,
given.
it's funny as we're talking. I just remembered the post that part. I used to listen to this. I'm going to show you this. You'll like this.
Patience, and you got to have faith in what you do. You got to have belief in what you're doing. But like putting the seed in the ground, you watch it every day, doesn't it? Just takes time. And if it was easy, everybody be doing it. But I tell you what, don't care who they are, I brought the kids through. And you check all over the world and check here. And many has brought them from 6 and 7, from 14 like Johnny Nelson, Ryan Rhodes, Nazim Ahmed. Errol Graham was 18. He got licked by Jimmy Harrington in the ABAs the year before he come with me. When he come with me, he won the ABAs. That's it.
Hey, wise
He's
words.
got away with words, hasn't
Listen, I thought the world of him. Such a great man. A
Mm.
great man for boxing.
he? Mm,
Said, about the seed. Everything he says, yeah, it's facts from him, isn't it?
Mm.
Facts don't lie, do they? What he's saying is absolutely right. And one of the reasons why I respect Brendan so much is because of the work he put in.
mm,
Day in, day out, day in, day out,
Mm.
year in, year out.
mm.
You can't put a price on that commitment,
Mm.
dedication, and belief in what you're doing.
As he said, time and patience.
Time, patience.
So there's no rush in life. Where are you rushing to? What are you hoping to achieve in 5 minutes?
Mm.
Not possible.
I appreciate having you in my life because I used to listen to Brendan all my life, and he used to tell me about the game all the time, about the snakes, the ladders, the rats, this person, that person. He when you start earning money, he'll want to be your friend because he want this and he want that. You know, the education, and you just and you when you're younger, you just go,
Good.
yeah,
Yeah.
Brendan, yeah, Brendan. And then you get older, you see it.
Mm.
And then when I'm around you and I hear you talk, I'm reminded.
Mm.
So
It's
when
like all ways in life, you know. I seen people in prison days
Mm,
where they're on crack, they're off the nut, they're
mm,
sleeping with men and seeing the wives on a visit.
mm,
Most depravity stuff you can think
Oh,
about.
God.
And then they get outside and they put a suit on and a pair of clothes and they've got an attitude. And these are, you know, they want to be a gangster.
Mm.
But when you peel them off,
mm,
they come down to the nitty gritty, what you see is not what you get.
Mm.
So I've had a lot of experiences with a lot of people from all different walks of life.
mm,
Definitely see is not what you get at times. We can all look the part, we can all say stuff, we can all have that swagger.
mm,
But what do you like when you strip down and you're in despair? Where are you then?
mm,
You got no macho shit going on then, have you? So it's like with the bully mentality, you know,
Mm.
reverting back to the prisons.
mm,
You see little groups there, they'd pick the targets.
mm,
And other people, they'd know very well if they looked at you the wrong way, you tip them upside down. You don't get bothered because they can't
mm,
bother you.
mm,
So it's like this, whichever way you look in life, boxing, street life, yeah, there's a lot of imposters in there. There's a lot of pretenders, isn't there? There's a lot of pretenders that talk shit and don't back it up. You know, if you listen, if you can't do something, shut up.
Leave it alone.
Everybody else do it who can.
mm, mm.
You know,
But when-
get a lot of pretenders who want to try to blag the way in and try and do something. But time tells with everything. Time tells in your relationships. Time tells with your friends. Time tells in the future. You see people how they are with money, how the deals, how straight they are.
Mm,
Time paints its own picture.
mm,
So patience,
mm,
observing
mm,
is a good thing. But take all that to one side. You know, they've got their reasons. Everybody's got their reasons for doing what they're doing.
mm,
What we must do is speak. And if some of them people are listening to this video or whoever it may be in the world,
mm,
it's can change.
mm,
Never too late to change your ways
mm,
and become a good, truthful person.
That's
mm,
it.
You know, look, jealousy, deceit, praying for people to fail, all these type of things are bad traits.
mm,
You know, be a good person and want the best for everybody.
mm,
For me personally, I don't care what anybody does outside of my circle.
mm,
If they're with me, it's an added pressure because then I want the best for them. I'm trying to do my best. If I've got no attachment for them, it's irrelevant. I don't really observe much. Like you're going about the fighters. If I'm sat there in front of the telly and I'm watching the boxing, I'll watch it. I'm not going to put myself out to watch anything. If it's available to me, I watch it. I'm only super concentrated on what I'm doing myself, and I've always been like that.
I've
But I
learned.
wish
I've
I wish
learned.
everybody's the very best at what they're doing, but
Yeah.
we'd like to see the world change, wouldn't we? We'd like to see a lot better things.
Yeah. You've said so much there. I've got like four.
Wow.
I've got four things that I want to say off the back of that. The one thing I want to say to you though, Brendan used to always say, "What's your five sense in seeing, hearing, touch, taste, smell?" And then he'd always say, "What is your sixth sense? Anticipating what the other person's thinking and gonna do." Would you say everything you've been through in your past, your present, and your future, that you have a really good because of the industry of boxing as well? You'd say you've got an instinct to understand who's who.
Yeah, but now I haven't got the time to sit and wait and find out. So I just treat people at face value. I don't analyze them because they're not in the circle. So polite and I'm friendly, and that's it. And listen, I'm polite to everybody, and none of us are perfect, by the way. None of us. So I'm polite to everybody. I don't care what mistakes they've done. If somebody's sorry for what they've done, and they genuinely mean it, it's fine.
Just move on. You ain't got enough time for that, in life.
Oh, listen, I've got no time. If I'm not getting on with somebody, we don't share the same point of view.
Move on.
Might not like what I do, and I understand. That's fine. We move away. Best thing is to keep out of each other's way, isn't it? Then there's no issues, and you're not thinking about. You don't have to think about anything. Think and surround yourself with people that's on your mindset, that understand you as a person, and can't get away from having that love, affection, and if it's not love and affection, respect. That goes a long way, doesn't it?
Wow, that was deep. That's the one question, and he answered it fully.
Hey.
It's true. I love everything you're saying, though. Like, as older I get,
I'm only answering you at 58 years of life. I'm only answering you with facts and truth. That's it. No egos here. I'm nothing. I'm going in the dust. We're going back to clay. Remember that. There'll be worms and bugs eating out of your skull in a minute. Yeah? We're nothing. Trust me. We're going back. So we are what we are. If everybody was a self and they're truthful, then the world would be a better place, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people go wrong directions because they get hurt, and then because they get hurt, you have an opportunity to know how you're going to deal with that situation. A lot of people take that hurt and go a different direction in life.
Well, we've all been hurt in the past. Various things what we do. We can have feelings hurt, we can be physically hurt, we can be emotionally hurt. Everything. Listen, it's all good.
You take that experience and you know what to do next time if it comes towards you again. That same.
I think everything's good. Look, the more you can suffer, and the more you can understand what that suffering is, the more you can adapt to it, because you do adapt to it. Because I don't take anything for granted. Take anything for granted. That's why I live a very normal, not an extravagant life. I might be have an extravagant life, but I never live it. You know why I never live it? Because it can go like that. I'm prepared to have nothing. I can have something and I can have nothing, because my feet ain't firmly in one position. I know how vulnerable life can be. I know I've got friends of mine that woke up in the morning, they've got terminal cancer. Listen, we're not promised tomorrow for all of these reasons. So why? It is what it is. Life we're not promised at all. So we just got to do the best we can while we're in it.
That's right.
And take every day as it comes.
That's it. Enjoy every day.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd rather be thinking of seeing my family, going having a nice time, going seeing people I want to see. I've got no time to think about other negative bullshit. I've got too much going on. That to me is negative. That's going to put me down. I don't need anything to put me down. I need something that's going to stimulate me and help me get on my way. And that's surround yourself. You've heard them saying, surround yourself with good people. If you can't be around good people all the time, be by yourself.
I love that. For me, when we went into COVID, that was one of the best, and it's crazy, but that was one of the best times of my life because
I've got to tell you, it's actually the same.
Me up.
I was at home, I was at the family, and you know what I'm grateful for with that COVID? I'm sorry to intrude on you, John.
Yeah.
Well, I spent a lot more time with my mother.
Yeah.
I was there every day, and I'm so happy about that, trust me, that I spent as much time as possible with my mum. I love that time. I've got best memories of it. I was in the garden, talking to her, having games, doing a little bit of exercise with her. She'd be walking around the garden, effing and blinding at me. All good stuff, all good memories.
Yeah.
Wow. That's the best memories, when you spend time with your parents. Not here for long, so you just got to make the most of it.
Yeah, but nothing lasts forever. As you can see, we've lost parents, we've lost family members.
Friends.
So it bears with you. When your family goes, it can be your brothers, it can be your mother and father, a piece of you goes with them. You're not the same man as you was, are you?
No, part of you dies.
piece of you goes.
Yeah.
No matter what, you can have disagreements. You can do what you want, but it's the same flesh, same bloodline. You don't want to get there, so you want the best for everybody. Because when it's over, it's over.
My granddad always used to say to me, and it'll upset me talking about this, but I was raised by my grandparents. And he always used to have this saying, he used to say this thing all his life. And then when he was on his deathbed and he was dying, he was looking at me. And I knew exactly what he was thinking as he was dying. He always used to say, the last thing that you remember, the last thing that'll go through your head when you die in bed is your memories. And the memories will be going through your head as you're passing out. But he just looked at me and smiled. And then died.
Peacefully.
But I knew exactly what was happening in that moment, do you know what I mean?
Amen. God bless him. You know, listen, I've seen people with Parkinson's. You know, my uncle's passed away last week. I've got his funeral on Tuesday.
Oh, sorry to hear that,
bro.
Yeah, and he had Parkinson's, and I think he had I think he had dementia. I'm sure he had a bit of both.
Right.
But I went to see him in a care home when I was last in England. Me and Huey went.
Yeah.
And he was there. Although he couldn't talk, he was smiling. He understood. He understood and he knew who he was. And the thing is, he never, I guarantee you, which I know for a fact, his memories would have still been there from his childhood right up. Although he'll have lost his memory where he is and got that horrible disease, he would have still had his memories. They never go. I don't care if you've got dementia, you've got Parkinson's, your memories stay with you because that's your soul, that's you.
That's right. You know, on your deathbed on the way out, you're not going to take your TV and your big car with you and your big house with you, are you?
Some people
You're
try
going
to
to take
take
your
it,
memories
though.
with you.
And some people try to take it.
Take what?
Take cars. But it wouldn't be great. Listen, I've been to
Well,
a
you
funeral.
can't take it to heaven with you,
I
though,
know,
can you?
but I've been to some funeral and the man's asking to drop the jewelry in there and
Why
others.
didn't you try and buy the cemetery? Put all your stuff in it.
I went to a Rastaman funeral, right, Peter, and I dropped a little present in there. And I thought, someone's going to dig that up.
Really?
Yeah. I'm thinking, wow.
That's
It's
crazy.
crazy. People are
Listen, I don't think anything. Life is life and death is death.
Yeah.
Well, this goes all the way back to Egyptian days when they had the pyramid, when the kings and the queens when they take the property, the stuff like the gold,
Tombs.
in the tombs,
Yeah.
when they take the gold with them, so everything's in there. It's the same way. Nothing's changed.
It's greed, though, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's greed.
Listen, you know what? I certainly won't be getting ready with anything because anything I've got, my loved ones and family and people else around me can benefit.
You're supposed to leave. You come in with a plan. You're supposed to leave the way you come in, aren't you?
and nothing and naked.
Well, you've come with nothing. You're definitely going the same way.
Listen, I think that's a good place to end it. One thing I will say though, I'm gonna stop asking you boxing questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna try and do things away from boxing.
Life, you know what I mean?
Because I only really use the boxing to open the conversation up because we never really talk about boxing. We go a different direction.
I think when you're in the sport of boxing, you don't really talk about it much. But there's a lot more elements of my life than boxing. You know, so there's we've all got commitments, we've all got lives to live. But the main thing is stay honest to yourself, tell the truth, and just, ask God for forgiveness every day.
That's right.
That's all we can do, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
I mean, the feedback on the comments and what people said to us, that they don't tune into these podcasts to listen to the boxing. They're not bothered about it. They like the other conversations that we have.
The nose in it, just want to know what's going on. That's all.
No, but it's good because it's like on Fight Week. I think the reason that we've been told that the reason that the fighters like us on Fight Week is we don't ask them boxing questions.
We're relaxed.
We just talk about life because they're already anxious, aren't they, on Fight Week? There's that anxiety there. They just get the mind off boxing for split time rather than talk. Because every question.
It's good to have a chat. It's good to speak.
Yeah.
I like people. It's good to have conversations with them. So I enjoy a conversation. It's nice. What else have we got? Here, sleep, a good bed to sleep in. Food, that's got to be very priority, hasn't it? Yeah. Your
I like
loved
my
ones, the loved ones around you, good company.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
The rest of it are all add-ons and can be headaches. But we grind things down, you know, your family, your close friends,
Mm.
you know, nice bit of food, nice weather helps,
Mm.
you know, all these type of things. A lot of it comes from natural things in nature, isn't it? They're the best. They're the best. A lot of other stuff we can't do without, but they're the main ingredients for happiness and peace.
So when I move to Bali, you'll get all that when you come to see me on a holiday. The only problem is you might not want to move away from Bali when you come over
So
there.
you're thinking of doing moving to Bali?
I'm going to Bali the next 2 years, no matter what. I'd be there now. If I wasn't starting this podcast, right, so I'll say this quick. In the middle of COVID, this is where I was before COVID. In a gym, not seeing my wife 7 days a week, earning good money by PT standard. Other PTs would love to earn the money that I was earning. Never seen my wife. COVID hit. I have to stay at home all day. So then my wife loves it because she sees me all the time. Then I had to think about how I'm going to reshape my life, right? Because I can't go to the gym. So I built an app, put it on an app store, started getting clients all over the world on the app.
Yeah.
And he gave me this free time. With this free time, he'd open a WhatsApp group. What was there, about 20 people in there?
About 20, 30 people. I opened it ages ago from when I finished boxing, but I started getting people on, because COVID.
Yeah.
Everyone wanted to talk.
So everyone was coming in COVID.
Yeah.
And it ended up being hundreds of people in there. Now we're up to 400 people in that group, right? Everyone, right? And then it was Johnny who said to us, you should start a podcast. So we started a podcast because I had this free time because I'm not in the gym all day long because I've got people on that. Started a podcast and then asked Johnny, how do we get to the active fighters though? Because we're making contact to guys that we know from the past, get media passes, go out to boxing shows. And they said that's how it's happened. Now, if I hadn't started all that, I'd have already left. I'd have already been in Bali. So whatever happens,
Why did you? I've got a question for you. I'm interested.
go for it.
Why Bali?
Say again?
Why did you choose Bali?
My wife's from there.
That's where she's from.
Well, there's the biggest. You don't need any bigger reason than that, do you?
Bali's there, and I'll tell you a true story, right? When I was living out there before, we had to come back because of immigration case. Long story, but when you're married to someone from another country, you've got to deal with immigration, right? And I had a friend, I just shouldn't laugh at this, but he had 2 kids and a wife, and I told him, as a joke, if you come out to Bali and you're home without your missus, you won't want to come back because it's the life, and I can tell you what it's like, right? And he come out, he hasn't been back. He left his 7 kids. He's got remarried, he's still out there. Because when you can see, because when you see
So what are you gonna do to Peter? Poor lad. No, you can't do that, man.
Peter's always away anyway. He's used to being away, right? But it's the lifestyle. It's the lifestyle.
What will you do for a living out there, the other side of the world?
Because all right, so if you go out to a restaurant 3 times a day, you'll spend $15 a day. 3 times a day, $15 a day on food, right? You know Napa, who manages Chris Eubanks Jr.?
Yes.
He can't get back to Dubai because of what's going on in the Middle East. He's now in Bali, hired a villa out, right? Call him up and say where he's going next. He's going nowhere now, right? He's like, you can hire a villa for $5,000 a year with a swimming pool, right?
Napa, that's the big guy, isn't it?
Yeah, Napa. Yeah, you talk to him.
Yeah. Top guy. I know who he is. Yeah, he's a friend of my son Joe's as well.
Yeah. So he's like, you just got everything.
Napa's out there, is he?
He's not coming back, mate. I was talking to him. He's like, he's not coming back because the food's $15 a day.
Yeah.
3 meals a day eating out in restaurants.
Yeah.
I was always under the belief that Bali was very expensive to go on and
Bali's not expensive. It's not expensive. So if you go to like the Western, like anywhere you'd go, you have like a Western area.
So where's Bali? Is that Indonesia?
Yeah, Indonesia is next to Thailand, next to Australia.
No.
But you can go quad biking for $30 a day. I mean, things are going up, but still nowhere near anything that we corporate over here. Do you know what I mean?
What will you do every day? You're in Bali now. You're living a life like a king. What are you going to
I've
do?
still got things that I'm doing online. I've got my app in the App Store, so I've got my clients that I have to deal with. I'm just about to launch Kale Performance with Johnny, which is nutrition S&C for fighters. I want to put it on an app so they can download the app. They can follow the nutrition plan off the app. They can follow the exercise plan off the app. Everything is tailored towards the boxing. All right. So them two things will pay me. Then I've got my own media business. So all the media stuff that you see us put out, I built a team out in Bali. So I have clients that come to me to do their media for them. So
Well, I admire things like this. It's nice to see. You're going out there. You've got a vision and you've got a plan, and you're heading towards it. It's nice when you've got a goal and a plan and you can head towards it. A lot of people haven't. They don't know what they're going to do tomorrow. They're just living in the moment, aren't they?
Yeah. I've definitely got direction. I know the lifestyle's brilliant. Like,
What about Donovan? What's Donovan's direction? That's
he's
what I
coming
want.
with he's coming with me. He's coming with me.
Listen, when I first started this, when we were both linked up and started this, I never expected us to be like amongst people like we're meeting, like with you, sitting with you sometimes, just chilling. Never imagined that, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Been really good, a good journey. I know something good will come out of it. It's hard now. It's really hard now, but something good will come out of it. We just gotta keep going.
When you feel, I'll tell you this. When you feel something and you enjoy what you're doing, you can't see sometimes the woods for the trees. Keep going because we never know what's around the corner.
Yeah.
And committed to it, you enjoy what you're doing, something good will always come out of it.
It is. It's coming near to the end of the tunnel anyway. We can see the light nearly.
That's the one.
I'll be honest with you. I'm going to talk to you about this off camera, but I'll say a little bit on camera. And you'll know this as well with what you do. The more you're closer to success, the more
Dragging you down.
what's the word I'm looking for? More not competition, more opposition you come against. Does that make sense? Because when we started out, no one cared about what we were doing. It was leaving us to it. But the more success we have, the more obstacles we have to go around.
Listen, Peter, when the jackets came out, right, everybody changed because the way we look, the way we come out, you know what I mean? We didn't realize that we're just starting out. I think we were here for years.
Yeah. So
many people can copy. They can do whatever they want. It's not the real deal, is it? It's not you. So obviously you're the one. So nobody can take an idea and run off with it unless it's I'm manufacturing something or whatever, because you're going to be able to succeed better than what they're doing it because it's your idea. So if you're doing your own idea, it's going to work regardless. I don't look at competition. I don't look at anything. Everybody can do whatever they want. Even in the opposite corner of a boxing ring, I don't think, well, I need to get my fighter to beat yours because I don't like your fighter and I don't like you. I don't roll that way anyway. That's not what I'm about. I don't look, getting back to boxing, I don't really look what other fighters are doing. I never ask a question what other fighters are doing in camps. I don't try and ask. I don't find out. I'm not interested. Because that to me is a form of, what is that? That's not being confident in your own ability and what you're doing. I'm interested in what I'm doing with my fighters, and whatever they do, I'm happy with it. We're happy with it. And as a team, we're happy. Then we go and may the best man win. If that other fighter is too good for my fighter, the only thing I've got for that fighter is respect. Because I put a lot of work in, and that fighter needs that respect because he's won fair and square. So I don't have any of this animosity shit. And I think as we all do, especially us here, we believe in the blessed law, all that goes.
100%.
Not about that. You wish the best for everybody, to be safe, and you hope your man wins. You do your best. You want him to win. But if he doesn't, then you respect the other side and say, you're a better man. You deserve that victory. You've won.
That's it.
100%. I ain't got time for negative energy around me or competition. I'm in my own lane. I'm running my own race. I ain't got time
That's
to.
it. We all get in our own lane and we do our own things. We've got enough to deal with every single day anyway. That's it. You know, some people like what you say, others won't. You can't please the world. You just need to please yourself and do what you think is right. And unless someone tells you point blank to your face, listen, what you're doing is wrong because of X, Y, Z.
Yeah.
Somebody that you're close to can tell you, because if somebody's around me and I see him doing something wrong, I'm just,
I
I
love
care,
that. I
if
love
I care about that person, I'm going to mention it. I'm going to say, look, you know, you might be upset, but, you know, I'm only telling you, don't get upset, but this is what I think. Why wouldn't you?
Well, look, because you're in my life, do that with me because I have, when people pull me up on things, John, I've seen this, you're acting this way, you're acting that way. Some people, I feel like people can't take constructive criticism anymore. I like being pulled up. I don't take offense. I'm like, because it's, if the person cares about you, that's what they should do. If they don't care about you, they don't say up to you. They just let you get on with it.
Oh, yeah, that's true as well.
You know what I mean? Like a lot of people are too sensitive now. Even like I made my wife a tough woman because my wife used to be all sensitive, and I'm like, "Well, you want me to tell you then? You want me to tell you then?" Do you know what I
You
mean?
know, I mean, all on now, yeah, and I'm just thinking of Bali, actually. It's coming back to me. There used to be an Indonesian restaurant here in Breda, down the road. We used to go there a lot. The Indonesian food's very nice, isn't it?
100%. And you know what?
Bring him over.
Listen, when you come back to England, I'm going to bring my wife's food over to you because
That's right here.
she cooks every day. We don't eat Western food in this house. We
But
cook.
for me, I don't think there's any place like England. I love England from there, and I love Europe as well. Europe and England good enough for me. I'm banned from anywhere else, but it's a good job I think like that, isn't it? Can't get anywhere. I'm happy. I'm happy UK and Europe because
There's some nice places. There's some nice places in Europe, though, isn't there?
oh, look, there's a good life, isn't there? You sit back and look at the scenery, and you think the sheer beauty in the countryside. You look at London. I like London a lot. I look at the architectural stuff there, the history it's got. Also, York. There's various cities in England which are incredible. So we're very fortunate to live.
You like York?
It's such a beautiful country.
You like
and
York?
Europe as well.
Do you like York?
Yeah, I like York.
Well, come on, meet me. I'm gonna work down the road.
He works in York.
I'll introduce to the people, man.
Actually, I actually have a cousin that not lives far from there, and I promise when I'm back at the training camp, I'm going to go over and see him. So I'm going to spend days in York.
I'm not too far from the York races where the track is, just around the corner.
I know it well, yeah. Used to go up there with my mother and father when I was a kid.
My first ever job was at York races. Johnny Nelson gave me a security job. He come up to me in the gym and he says, "Are you working?" I was like, I think I was 17. I said, "No." He goes, "Right, you're doing security the weekend." He put me
Question for you. Next Saturday, you going to the fight, Matty?
We've been denied access.
Okay, is there a reason for that or not?
There's no reason. That's how it is. But listen,
politics. I'll tell you off camera.
We're not. Listen, end of the day, we're gonna get one of your boys to win. That's all we want. That's all we want. We're not bothered about if it happens, it happens. If you don't, it done. We want your boys to win. Don't stress out. Relax. Do your thing.
I'm not stressed. I'm just going there. Coming away again. And then
that's how it is.
Back in the camp. So out of camp, watch Matty fight, see him fight, back in the camp. That's it.
Yeah. Build him up.
There's some good fights on there, though, isn't there?
Yeah, some good fights in there, and Matty's looking really good, actually. You've got him in tremendous condition.
Yeah.
Best condition I've ever seen him in.
Yeah, no, he does. He looks well. Who else is on that bill?
You've got Wilder, you've got Vidal Riley. Desora Wilder. You got Vidal Riley's on there as well. He's fighting for the European, I believe.
Good fighter as well.
He said, and he's also fighting an eliminator for the IBF because the stripped Jai Patai.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And he's a good fighter, Vidal Riley. He's cruiserweight, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He trained KSI, didn't he, as well?
He what, sorry?
He used to train KSI when KSI was having them fights. He used to train him.
Okay. Yeah. He's a good boxer.
Yeah, very good boxer. Listen, we're going to check out.
Yeah.
Because it took enough Peter's time. Peter needs to get a nap before he goes back to the gym in the afternoon time. If you like the vibe,
start subscribing. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah.
13th and the final round.
13th and final round.
18th final round.
You hit the comment.
Hit that subscribe button.
Hit that subscription button.